Welcome to Deep River Farm, folks. Just wanted to touch base with you and tell you we still got a lot of videos and stuff we need to load up, but I want to give a report out from Hendersonville, Flat Rock area with Brother Tim. I spoke with him today, and he was telling me that they went and took a load. Brother Bud took a load of stuff up into the mountains yesterday from a list that he had compiled of some things that they were needing, and he carried some heaters and some of the redneck showers that was made and donated. He carried them up there with him, and also some communication stuff. And while he was up there, he discovered another location on up further into the mountains that had not had any help, hadn't had any supplies, basically just found out about this community. And I asked him what the name of it was. He said, I don't know. He said, I went up into Bakersville and it was on up above that. So he's got a big list that he gathered yesterday from them, and he was coming back after work today. He was loading up and he was going to head up into that community today. So folks, there's still recovery going on, and I wanted to let you know that that's still taking place. And there's also another effort going on now. There's a private group out there doing recovery work, looking for missing people. The other, I guess, the state-funded agencies, maybe the sheriff's department or whatever, the cadaver dogs and things they were using, they have, I guess, given up. And now there's a private group out there that's going in behind them, and they're taking and driving stakes and stabs down into the ground at depth and then pulling them back out and letting the cadaver dogs smell the area. And folks, they're finding more people that's buried under the debris of the silt and the sand and things like that. It's pitiful. I told you yesterday on the video just how bad it was, and I know you can't see it on the camera, the pictures that we are sending out. I'm putting some of these on the community board on the Deep River Farm channel. You can go to log into the channel and go to the community tab, and you'll be able to see these pictures as a post. But those don't do it justice, and neither does the videos. And but it's just a bad situation. But Brother Bud said that these areas that he's now finding, just yesterday, that these people are needing supplies bad, and he's been able to locate them and supply their needs, and keep pushing forward. But I just wanted to bring that to you today and let you know that still people being discovered back up in the hills, and still being able to get the supplies out there to them. I just wanted to give that update today. I appreciate you joining us. We appreciate all the support. Our next phase, folks, is going to be the Helping Hands for a Family. And this is going to be the ones that receive no help from anywhere else. Their insurance companies have kicked them to the curb. They wasn't on any kind of a government program or anything, and they needing help. We got one family right now that's been in a hotel for 27 days, and they are now on the list for us to help. I've got to go through some stuff. I may read the situation out, but I'm going to omit the names due to privacy and so forth. But I may read here in the next few videos or so the story from the family that they've supplied to us on all of the families, so that you'll kind of get an idea of the situation. We want to be as transparent as possible, but we also want to protect the identity of these people. We don't want to make them feel bad or make them feel like they're being humiliated or anything like that, and so forth. But we want you to know, because you're the ones helping these families with all kinds of donations, whether it be heaters and blankets and coats, or financially, or whatever the need may be. We want to ask you to continue to pray for these folks. Starting to cool down a little bit now. Kind of strange after all this time leading up, except for that one cold snap in the mountains. It's been very tolerable up there. But now, this morning, I got up and it was 50 degrees here, so you can knock some of that off. Here we're sitting at about 680, 690 feet here, and you get up into the mountains up around that area, you're going to be up around 5,000 feet, so it's considerably cooler at the higher elevations. And up to this point, with it, like I said, that exception of that one cold snap, it's been pretty tolerable up there, and Lord let us get all these supplies and get them moved up to that area now. And their stuff is moving out to keep these people warm, with warm clothes and heaters and propane and and all that stuff that was donated. And it's immediately has started to kind of get a little nip in the air. And we're starting to see more color in the trees. The trees around here are starting to turn, and those in the mountains were already turning and getting near the peak when we were there this past weekend. So it's cooling down, and we got our stuff up there just by the nick of time. But it wasn't our time; it was the Lord's timing that got us up there to help these folks. And we just appreciate all the support that you've given, and so forth. And it's going to be a marathon, not a sprint. And we're going to try to keep as much as we can highlighted, so that this situation doesn't get pushed to the back burner. I know there's not a whole lot being said now on the mainstream media about this hurricane. I do know that the Red Cross has already pulled out, and most everybody is gone except for the churches up there now. And it's up to us to be able to help these folks to maintain and survive, to get them through and help them rebuild. I'm hoping in the very near future to have some information. We are trying to locate a place that could possibly house work teams up there, and that's something that we're diligently seeking, because we've had a lot of you folks out there want to go and help, and some of them are coming from long distances. And we got to make sure that people that's coming in has got a place where they can shower and clean up and stuff, because it's been pretty much no rain up there. There've been a few sprinkles in this, a little bit since the hurricane, but nothing to beat the dust down. And the dust is dusty. And down in the river channels and beds where all the flooding and stuff took place, it's a lot of toxic stuff, and people need to make sure they're prepared for that before they come. And we'll go over that. But I just wanted to let you know that if you're interested in working, give us a few days, a week maybe, and we're hoping we'll have some of that information. We'll put it out on the videos so that you'll know what's coming up, a place to stay, and who to contact on that. I appreciate you joining us once again. Thank you for all the donations. Those people were so appreciative Saturday when we delivered. You could just see the relief of stress on their face when we came in with those clothes and things, and especially from the ones that came down from other areas. It's bad that they were telling me about people from Avery County was needing some stuff, and they live so close to the Yancey County line, they would try to go in and drive across, and they would check their ID and say, we can't help you because you're not from this county, and withholding supplies. That just makes absolutely no sense to me. But that's what happens when you deal with these city, county, and state and federal government funded locations. They won't help these people that are 5 minutes away because they live in the other county. Just makes no sense to me at all. So that's another obstacle that people's running into, and they can come down to Flat Rock if they're able to. If they ain't, they can send word, and the people at Flat Rock that's working with Brother Bud can go to them and carry them supplies. But that's some hurdles we're having to go over, and some hoops that's having to be jumped through by the people up there, dealing with just insanity as far as I'm concerned. All the red tape and insanity. It's just helping people, folks. It's simple. If they need something to eat, just give it to them. We appreciate you joining us today. Y'all have a blessed day from Deep River Farm.